What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Blank Online here today to chat with you more about some Black Ops Cold War. Season 1 is here for Cold War. It's also here for Warzone. The integration has begun. The updates are live right now, but I want to make a quick disclaimer for anyone watching this video and you're playing on the next gen consoles as well as that PC as well. Make sure you have the separate Warzone download done, because this year is a little bit different. Cold War and Warzone are two different games now. Warzone is running off the same engine as Modern Warfare, therefore they are different games. The only thing that's changing and coming over will be your Black Ops Cold War weapons, the operators and that sort of stuff, but the base game itself, they are two separate games, therefore two separate updates. I just want to get that out of the way just to make sure that you guys know exactly what's going down. If you're like me and you didn't realize that, well, now you know. I'm going to go through in this video the patch notes as a result of the latest patches for both Warzone and Black Ops Cold War respectively. I'm not going to go through every little bit and piece in terms of the patch notes because there's a lot to get through, but I'm going to talk about the main ones and the main ones that sort of affect the game overall. All the new stuff basically. Everything new that we're getting in Season 1, everything that we've got, all the weapon balancing changes, all the new Warzone stuff. We'll get into it, of course. Let's start off with basically just the everything thing. So the things that are in both Cold War and Warzone as well, because as I said, two separate games. Now, the Battle Pass obviously has launched as a result of Season 1 going live. Again, it's very similar, literally the exact same as we've got it with Modern Warfare. 100 tiers, new weapons at tier 15 and 31. In this season, those two new weapons are the MAC-10 and the Groza, an SMG and an assault rifle. Obviously, you get all the new operator skins, COD points, double XP tokens, all that sort of stuff. With the Battle Pass, it's a Black Ops Cold War Battle Pass, so it's not a Modern Warfare Battle Pass. And your progress within that Battle Pass is earned in not only Black Ops Cold War and Warzone, but Modern Warfare as well. Season 1 has launched the cross-game progression between all three games, Cold War, Warzone, and Modern Warfare. So no matter what game you're playing, you are putting hours into an XP towards your levels in the Battle Pass. In terms of your normal progression, it's a little bit different. So your normal progression will be synchronized across all three games as well, when the start of Season 1 will be based on your current season level, and all of your unlocks from Cold War and Modern Warfare will remain to be unlocked even though the season levels have reset. There are 1,000 new season levels to grind through in Season 1 after completing your military ranks in Cold War, so levels 1 to level 55. Assumedly, that's the same thing with Warzone. I don't know how it's gonna work because Warzone's progression system is kinda different to Cold War's as well. I assume that they're both just going to integrate the same sort of season levels things. You do the military ranks and then you got your prestiges as well. So I don't know how that's going to work in Modern Warfare either, but we're going to have to sort of wait and see. So 1,000 new season levels available as a result of the start of Season 1, with 4 new prestiges unlocked. In Season 1, we're going to go up 4 prestiges. So the pre-season was prestige 1 to prestige 3, and then in Season 1 we're gonna get prestige 4, 5, 6, and 7. Every 50 levels in your season level will be a new prestige, meaning you get a new prestige, a new emblem, a key, a blueprint, and a battle pass tier skip as a result of reaching every single new prestige. After you reach level 200, you will go into your Prestige Master. Now, Prestige Master is levels 250 to 1000, with you getting a Prestige key every 50 levels. Now, if that's a bit much to take in, I understand. Leave in the comments down below all your various questions and that sort of stuff, and I'll be happy to answer them. Another thing that is coming over from all three games, is your challenges. So season challenges are back and added for both multiplayer and zombies. So it's 20 season challenges. Challenges are unlocked every 10 season levels, with all season challenges unlocked by level 200. So this is going to be a system very much like the one we got with Modern Warfare and Warzone as a result of the sort of operator ranks and that sort of stuff. So basically, it was the same sort of system, like every couple of levels or whatever like that, a new challenge would unlock. You get the ribbons, you unlock all the ribbons, woohoo, you did it. Same thing here with the season challenges, and as soon as you unlock all the challenges, you continue to earn progress basically towards completing these challenges in future seasons. So they're not going to go away. Like, as a result of season 1 finishing, the season 1 challenges aren't going away. They're just going to stay there, and you can continue to complete them after season 1's finish. And obviously you get new calling cards and all that sort of stuff for all the challenges, and then you get the master calling card for completing the full set of challenges at the end of the season. Operators are being linked from all 3 games. So in Cold War, the operators in Cold War are coming over to Warzone. So in Warzone, you'll be able to use the Modern Warfare operators, and you'll be able to use the Black Ops Cold War operators. All these skins are coming. The missions, operator missions are back, and you play multiplayer zombies in Warzone as you earn additional XP towards your operator skin variants. Now, those are the things that are sort of a holistic thing, so all 3 games sort of thing. Let's move into Black Ops Cold War and what's new in Black Ops Cold War. Obviously, we got the new multiplayer maps. So we got 3 new, or 2 and then 1 remake multiplayer map. We have, well, actually 1 new multiplayer map, 2 remakes, sorry, I have to reiterate there. The Pines is a 6v6 map. We have Raid coming back from Black Ops 2, which I'm very, very excited about. And then Nuketown 84 Holiday, which is basically like, if you guys remember Crash Holiday from Modern Warfare Remastered, same sort of thing, just Nuketown with some bells and whistles for Christmas. So that's happening there. Gunfight has returned in Season 1, so the gunfight mode that we had in Modern Warfare is returning here in Black Ops Cold War, and it's coming with 4 brand new maps. So we have Game Show, ICBM, U-Bahn, and KGB. So 4 new maps, new game mode, lots of fun. Another new game mode that's coming to Black Ops Cold War is Prop Hunt. So Prop Hunt, we all know what Prop Hunt is. Basically, you disguise yourself as different things around the map, and then you hide, and then you wait till someone finds you, basically. It's like hide and seek, but with different things around the map. So Prop Hunt's there, a nice little party game mode, and of course, Gunfight. I just want to reiterate, Gunfight is back. As well as that, there's not really much else to do with new game modes or maps. There are new playlists, however. So you have the Holiday playlist, which is Nuketown 84 Holiday 24/7. Obviously Gunfight and obviously Prop Hunt is there. And then you have Raid the Mole, which is a 6v6 mosh pit of Raid and the Pines. So basically get a feel for the new maps and then get a feel for Nuketown 84 Holiday and then do whatever you want from there. As well as new maps, we have brand new weapons, of course. As I said at the start of the video, the MAC-10 Daddy, the SMG, unlocked at tier 15, and then you have the Gross Assault Rifle unlocked at tier 31. Not only did we get brand new weapons, we also have some brand new nerfs and buffs. I'm going to go through some of the more interesting ones, and then I'll sort of go from there. I see that the FAMAS has gotten an overall buff, so an increased damage range and reduced recoil. It's going to be interesting to see how that gun goes. The AK-47 has gotten an overall nerf in terms of its headshot multiplier, as well as that the Bullfrog has got an increased effective damage range, so that gun is going to be interesting to use, not only in Cold War, but as well as at Warzone now as well. The TAC rifles have gotten a big old nerf, so the M16 has gotten a reduced fire rate, and as well as that a reduced maximum efficient range, and as well as that tactical rifle Charlie, which I do believe is the AUG, I know it's the AUG, sorry, has a reduced headshot multiplier, a reduced maximum effective range, a reduced fire rate, and reduced damage when using the 19.8 inch Task Force barrel. So thank God the AUG has been nerfed, because I cannot deal with any more AUG kids in fucking Nuketown just running around thinking they're top shit because they're using the most broken weapon in the game. Like, I'm glad I got that gun gold and I can just leave it in the mud where it deserves to be. I'm not using that shit. No fucking way. In terms of the LMGs, the M60 has gotten an increased ADS speed and increased weapon swap speed, so an overall speed buff for the M60. And there's not too much else that I've sort of noticed. The Spaz 12 has got a decreased fire rate, decreased damage ranges. Same thing with the Howler 77, both pretty much the same. So shotguns overall have gotten a nerf, but it's not, it's pretty much it. So the main thing in terms of weapon balancing that we can sort of see here will be the AUG. It's going to be interesting to see as well how these sort of weapons perform in Warzone when compared to the Modern Warfare weapons, and seeing like if the Cold War weapons are a bit more overpowered than the Warzone weapons and how that balancing works. But it's going to be interesting to see, and we'll sort of move on from here. Flak Jacket has got reduced explosive damage mitigation, so Flak Jacket overall getting a nerf, which is actually a pretty good thing because Flak Jacket is so fucking annoying. Like, grenades already don't do anything, and with Flak Jacket they definitely don't do anything. The stim has also gotten a reduced heal speed, so you'll be healing slower with the stim shot. And then moving on from that, brand new score streaks have come into the game. So the harp, which was actually meant to be here at the start of the game and then got removed and then re-released for season 1. Yeah, a bit shady, but you know, we'll move. The harp is basically the Blackbird from previous Black Ops games, which I'm very, very excited about. The one thing that I'm not excited about is that you can shoot it down, and I don't want to get all the way to getting a harp and then have it shot down. That's just, yeah, you know, it's not fun. So the harp is here. It shows enemy positions, and as well as that, their directions on the minimap too. So you move around and all that sort of stuff. Not too much else in terms of multiplayer things, and as well as that, like, there's some zombies things, but I'm not too much of a big zombies player. I see that they added two-player split screen support, which I didn't know wasn't in the game anyway. But you know, yeah, it's a feature that's always been in Call of Duty, but for some reason got removed. But that's pretty much it in terms of Cold War stuff. A lot of new features, of course. New maps, new weapons, new score streaks, bunch of weapon balancing updates and that sort of stuff. But now we move on to Warzone. Warzone, of course, getting that integration with Black Ops Cold War. So you get all the weapons from Black Ops Cold War moving from that game into Warzone. All the operators from Black Ops Cold War moving from that game into Warzone as well, to celebrate the release, not the release, well, the re-release, I guess, the rebirth, if you want to say, of Warzone with Black Ops Cold War is the new multiplayer Warzone experience, Rebirth Island, which is a 40 player count mini battle royale kind of thing. If you guys remember the mini battle royale game mode from Warzone, I personally really like that game mode, so I hope that this is a lot of fun here as well on Rebirth Island. 40 player count, just a really quick sort of battle royale kind of experience, maybe like a 10-15 minute game, if that at least. And it's going to be really fun. It's on Alcatraz. If you remember the Alcatraz Island map from Blackout, this is pretty much going to be somewhat similar thing, of course, with the Modern Warfare engine and a lot of guns and different vehicles, buy stations, that sort of stuff. So it's going to be very interesting to see there. And as well as that, Verdansk is staying. I know some people, and myself included, thought Verdansk was going to go and come in and bring in a new sort of map with Cold War integration, but Verdansk is still there. And as well as that, you have Rebirth Island 2. A new Gulag is in both experiences. So in Verdansk there's a new Gulag, and then in Rebirth Island there's a new Gulag there as well. And you best believe that I'm gonna make a Gulag explain video, because the last one did fairly well. And I'm sure a lot of you guys are from that video anyway. New Gulag experience, so I won't go too much in depth on that, because I'll make a video talking about that and be released in a couple of hours if anything. So it's like that is pretty cool. The Gulag experience that you get in both game modes is pretty cool. So I'll leave that video to that video itself. There is a Rebirth Island seasonal event as well. 16 challenges when you drop into Rebirth Island, and you get to earn calling cards, charms, emblems, stickers, an LMG blueprint and all that sort of stuff. So that's pretty cool there. There is Rebirth Island Resurgence, where you respawn every 30 seconds until the final circle of the last squad is left standing. Killing enemies provides you with extreme clarity on where the rest of the team is located, and the Gulag is closed during this event. So a new different type of battle royale experience. Obviously you get some new operators. So you get Stitch, which is the main battle pass, and then you get his legendary operator skin at tier 100. You get the Vargas operator, and then you get the Song operator as well. There is the attack helicopter, which has now been added into both Verdansk and Rebirth Island, which is basically like the normal helicopter from Warzone, but it's, well, instead of just like being, I guess, more of a passive vehicle, there are miniguns on either side. So it's basically like I guess you could say the chopper gunner, basically. Think of the chopper gunner, but you can fly it and you can shoot out of it and all that sort of stuff. Moving on from that, some new things have been added to Warzone, and I did talk about this in a different video, but I'll reiterate it here. Career is a new menu which sort of shows you your military ranks, your seasonal ranks, your prestige levels, all that sort of stuff. Progression menu has been removed from barracks, and obviously it's here on this career tab, and then you can see your full cross game progression, prestige details, all that sort of stuff. If you're a fan of your levels and all that sort of stuff, the career tab is where you want to go. As well as that, gunsmith is a little different in Warzone now as a result of the Black Ops Cold War weapons coming over. So all of the attachments unlocked for weapons in Black Ops Cold War will be in the new, well, it will be in gunsmith for Warzone, allowing players to modify weapons for use within Warzone. So different attachments, and I think I heard on the grapevine there's going to be different attachments available in Warzone to help compensate the Cold War weapons with the Modern Warfare weapons. So we're gonna have to sort of wait and see on that. But obviously, again, it's gonna be interesting to see how the Black Ops Cold War weapons stack up against the Modern Warfare weapons. I'm gonna be very interested to see that. Obviously, daily challenges and missions and all that sort of stuff are coming back. So your 3 sets of daily challenges and all that sort of stuff will be coming back into Warzone, and as well as that, you can continue to complete your weekly challenges and all that sort of stuff as you move on. But that's pretty much everything new in the patch notes. There's a bunch more that I didn't get into, so if you want to read up on everything that was changed for Season 1 of Black Ops Cold War, Season 1 of Warzone, and the cross-game progression that is going on now between all 3 games, I'll leave the link in the description down below for that. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Comment down below, what are you most excited to hop into? Are you most excited to hop back into Raid? Are you excited to get into Rebirth Island? Let me know all that sort of stuff in the comment section down below. Click subscribe if you're new here so you don't miss out on my next video. And follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/blankonline. I'll be streaming a bunch of Warzone, Black Ops Cold War during Season 1. So if you want to watch me play live, follow me over there. I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out.
Girl, I thought you was the realest thing. Stick together, get a real estate. But you fucked around, started playing games. Different lives, but it felt the same. You the reason why I ride this way. Got a rhyme and got a band now. So recently in these past days, I've settled down. Took a while, but I'm settled now. Be around, you know I can't allow. Think of you when you're not around. Now I'm thinking about the checks now. You the reason why